guys, here with the Ascent. I'm literally at the rock quarry drop in town. I went ahead and dropped the shocks down in the back of the Redcat Ascent to give it that ruptured duck look. I still got to get the mini T springs for the front, but we have some rock tests here, and we're gonna give it a go. And this is a super steep. Okay, one of the rocks came loose. All right, this is pretty much what I'm gonna say call an impossible do. We're gonna see if we can get these Hyrax tires to work with me here. We gotta find the right bite to get up these. These rocks are just loose. I've just set them there to try to get me a little entrance going to the rock. We're hitting down on our rear link there. Okay, so we've made it to this point, which is actually pretty good. So let's see if we can get our rear tire. We gotta walk this thing a little bit. No, I don't think it's gonna do it. Maybe. Oh, we got it to sit down. If it stays on there. If I can. No, I really think lowering the shocks kind of screwed me up a little bit in the back right there, because it hits down way worse than it did stock. Okay, the problem is that's a straight vertical face right there. So we need to find something here to kind of lessen that a little bit, because nothing's going to go up that. It's just like hitting a wall. So I'm impressed it made it this far. Okay, so this was actually pretty super impressive right here to me. I gotta find the right line. It's hard for me to see from this side. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to duplicate it again. No. I've seen some others complain about the recovery of this truck. I don't think the recovery is that bad. So let me find the right line where I was at here, because I worked it. Okay. That wasn't the line. I came from over here. It's hard for me to, I want to duplicate it again, but get it on camp film, so it's easier to see the line from behind the truck, guys. I'm gonna have to go behind the truck to find the line. All right, so I think I can see the line better from back here. Yeah. All right, so once we get up to this point, we have to be super careful and let these tires work, these Hyrax work. You gotta go soup, because you'll slide off. You might need a bump. Let's see. There we go, little bump. And you can see here, the Redcat axle housings kind of do dig in a little bit. But we are right there, guys. On a pretty, that's a pretty decently hard line, I'd imagine. I wish I could get it on camera better. So I want to see if we can walk it up the rest of the way here on this climb. Okay. Come up. Come up. Come up. Come on, baby. There we go. There we go. There we go. We're going to go all the way to the top here. Boom. Are we gonna belly hang? No, we cleared. There we go. That was pretty good. I mean, this is the rock face. I'm holding the camera, trying to get you guys a good spot there. So, we're gonna turn it around here and come back down. See how it stays planted here on the side. I can actually turn this truck on the rock. Here's what we're gonna do. See that lift? That's not good. But you can set it back down using your steering. It wasn't graceful I got down it. So, let's see if I can duplicate it one more time here. In no way, shape, or form is any truck I have gonna make this. I'm tempted to bring my Marlin down here and test the rock beast here. Yeah, see, I can't get the line from this side, from this view for you guys. I can't see what I'm doing. You have to be behind the truck to pull that line. Maybe. No, I'm gonna have to be behind the truck. Yeah. I mean, I don't think that recovery's that bad myself. You know, I do got different tires on here than stock and no bed, but let's see if we can pull the line one more time from behind. I'm gonna bring that Vanquish rig down here and give it a go on this spot. I'm gonna try a different line here. Come on, dig. See if we can use this to spin it around. Oh God, that's an impossible. Yeah, we're in the wrong spot here. We got to get this tire there. And I didn't even need to hop it to get up that. You feel me? And then we'll go around. King of the rock. So that's our first rock test here. Let's see if we can find another one. Okay, so I've managed to get myself up into this little spot. Let's see how far we can manage to walk ourselves around this giant rock pile that was conveniently placed here with dump trucks. I don't think it's gonna wheel speed. These high racks do not like wheel speed. There we go. Let's see. Maybe let's just go with this line. I don't know if the camera, how well it's picking it up here. I've dug myself in pretty bad. Let's see if we can get. Oh, backed right up it. I'm trying to get my tire, this one, up here, like that, okay? Because I'm in a little cove. If I can get this worked and get myself out of this. The body's kind of digging in right here. I know, it's hard for me to film here. I'm down way below where I need to be here, guys. And this is loose. This is just loose. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get my way up this. Let me stop the camera here and replace. So this is kind of where the line I kind of wanted to take, right here, if I can get it to set down. The front of this truck does need lowered. Sorry, I got a gnat. The gnats are absolutely phenomenally awful. And I can't believe I just did that not even paying attention. So, Come on. Come on, Redcat. It's just loose clay, sandy stuff. Nothing really gets traction here on it. Almost. Let's see if we can bump it again. Nope, too much bump. See what I mean? It was too much bump. And this is all just, it's loose. So, trying to turn it. See if we can turn this bad jewel around here. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna do it because it's all so loose, it's not packed yet. We're gonna give it one more chance here. One more chance. Where I wanted to go. I'm almost there. I'm almost there where I wanted to go. And it's just not going to do it, guys. The rocks are just sliding everywhere. So let me find a place here real quick and we'll be right back. Okay. We have managed. There's my digging around. Took me a while. I didn't want you guys to have to watch that on video. So this is my spot where I was trying to get to, where I was explaining. We are hung up on another rock and we're just going to work ourselves down here. Let me see if I can turn, go uppy up. This is not easy peasy lemon squeezy. I mean, you can see how loose this is. So I'm trying to get myself to a spot where it's packed down enough where I can get forward bite momentum here. We're almost over. Yeah, it's just not going to do it. It's just too loose, guys. Okay, so I packed some rocks up in there and managed to get myself dug up to the spot where we were trying to get to. Okay, so I am behind the truck. I can't really see where I want to go. I can't stand on this stuff. So we're just going to drive a line here and see what we got. Okay. Flipping those shocks down did help it. It would help to have a little more articulation. I do agree with some videos I've watched there. Now that we're into some heavier rock here, sorry guys, have to deal with the jostling around a little bit. Let's see if we can crawl our way up into this little cove. Okay, that was me being stupid. My fault. Went the wrong line. I need to be up into here with this truck. Almost into there. Get myself turned. Get myself turned. Nope. I don't think it's going to do that. Let me see if I can configure something here. It's too big of a hole. Nothing is gonna go into that. So let's see what we can come up with. Okay, so I have reset where I wanted to originally kind of try to go. So we're gonna see if we can get tire placement. One of my rocks that I set just fell and I needed that one there a little. You can see if it had high clearance links in the back, it definitely would improve it. But let's be honest here, I'm doing something in a spot where it should be pretty much impossible anyways. So I don't think we're going to be able to close this gap because there's nothing for the other tire to grip a hold on there. So let's see what we got here. Okay, let's reset this one more time. All right guys, so right back into filming this. So I found a little spot right here. I see. Oh, come on, Redcat. Now, guys, this is what I would call an almost impossible. Oh, no way! Look at that. Oh, oh, she has found traction there. Probably going to do something with the foams in this, maybe. I don't know. It's working so well. So let's see if we can work our way around here, okay? Without me falling to my death. And then we're going to see if we can use this. We can turn on here. No, see that loose dirt just screwed me. Yeah, I don't think it's going to do it. Never mind the loud truck. So, yeah, that loose dirt just screwed me. It just screwed me. So we're just going to hand to God. Boom. I did make that last one, so I'm going to give the truck its benefit of the doubt right there. Now, see, if we were just running on these rocks, all this loose dirt was not here, this would not be a problem. So, little bump. See if we can get some forward, some forward, some forward, some forward, some forward. Now, guys, this is some really, really, really stupid areas to be playing on. And now, if I could just get my front end dug over, I think I could make this, which is a ridiculous spot here, okay? I just got to get a, bump it over, maybe. Yeah, bump it. Without it rolling, okay? But see, there's a hole here. There's a hole right here. Yeah, you can see the truck just, it's so steep. And that dust, let's see if we can crawl this line where I stacked that. Oh, shit. Sorry about the language there. I just want to try impossible stupidity. See what I'm saying? This is the crumbly, that shit. When you get on it, it just, yeah. I think if this truck was a little more, just a little wider, I just want to try to do this, because this is like a stupid spot, guys. I don't know how well the camera's picking it up. I mean, yeah, it's not going to do it. It's going to unload. Yeah, it's just going to unload. So let's try a different line here, see if we can get up this. Okay, so we're going to have another go here at this spitty spot. I'm just roughhousing it a little bit here, not really paying attention. That's my fault, not the truck. Because I've got to get ready to go to work in a little bit. Let's see what we got here. See, there's just a giant hole right here. So I'm going to have to go up this way. Yeah, there we go. That is the Ascent line for the Ascent. So let's try this again. Now that the tires are good and slippery with clay dust. Come on. The forward momentum drive of these tires, I've noticed, are way better on these high racks than when you turn. It seems like, for me anyways. They're just so, it's got the stupid clay dust all over them. These are super slick rock, guys. Super slick. Trying to bump it to get up over that. There we go. Got to get the right bump. Sorry about my filming. It's really hard where I'm at, standing, and I've got to be able to see the truck to see where I'm driving. That servo is nice. It's actually pushing the rock off up there. So I need that rock though. Come on. Come on. Don't kick the rock out of him. It'll make it. If the rock does not, the rock kicked out on me. Maybe I can use the servo to drag it. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Come on. Yes, I can. Come on, Redcat. Redcat. Come on, Redcat. If it makes this, I'm super impressed. Come on, Redcat. One more time. I don't want to rip you too hard. Now I lost it. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. 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 No. Yes. Yes. Now we got to find the lineup for that one. Yes. Yes. No. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, yeah, guys. I have nowhere to go there. I've made it to the point to where my shock won't even clear the rock. I am buried in there. So let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we can do. And let's see what we can do. Spin it around. There's a giant, massive hole, and we are done for there. Let's see if we can recover it. Yeah, so let's see if we can walk this back tire over that spot and get traction. Come on it. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh, can we go forward? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Dig it. Dig it. Guys, this is steep. And it's covered. Let's spin the loose dirt off of it, huh? Let's just do it. Ah, that was me being stupid. Okay, so now we screwed ourselves here. Let's see if we can get it back up. I don't think we can. Well, holy shnikes. Maybe we can. We gotta get the front end set back down. I gotta do something with them front shocks, guys. Yeah. It's just this loose dirt. If this loose dirt wasn't on here, we'd already been to the top of this right here. The peak where there's nowhere else to go. So let's see. We're getting there. I don't want to stop with my momentum there. The other lug. See, once I'm getting the loose stuff spun off of it, it'll do it. Okay, we're pretty close to where I wanted to be right there. So we just made, let me step back and not kill myself. That is the giant rock pile right there. We started it from there, basically, and just worked our way around it all the way to the peak of that one. Yeah. Pretty good, guys, considering the money I have put into this truck. You have to upgrade the tires. That's just my opinion. Still have all the shock, haven't messed with the shocks that much. I changed the shock oil out to 35 and made sure my O-rings weren't messed up like a lot of guys were. So let's see if we can find one more spot here. Okay, so we're gonna try this line one more time. Hopefully I have the truck in frame there pretty well. Regardless of what anybody says about this truck, this line right here is pretty impressive, and you can spider monkey your way around this entire rock. I mean, this is pretty phenomenal, and this is the kind of grip that you get. What I was talking about, it doesn't have that clay, it's just rock. So you can literally, let me see how far I can back down myself here. Let the car pass. I'm literally right by the road. There we go. Let it walk it down, and you can just cars, lawnmower, then up the steep part of the peak. Up the steep part of the peaky boo. Sliders on a little bit. You got to work it a little bit because that's a peak. There we go. So I'm gonna flip the camera around here and talk to you guys. So basically here, pretty impressive with the cheap setup, guys, honestly. It's been tough. I don't know what else I can say about that. I think lowering it with the rear shocks in that lower position helped some a little bit, especially on rock. Hold on, FedEx. So this truck is pretty well decent, really, for what you pay for it. The stock tires, in my opinion, are garbage. I don't know why everybody loves them so well. They're okay. They do good on for a trail tire, but for rock stuff, it's not a. I think the FedEx guy might be lost here. I may have to give him directions. I'm not sure. But sorry, guys. Yes, I do dip. This was by far, this little test right here, this spot. I know for a fact I don't have anything that'll come up this. So I may throw these tires and wheels on that Vanquish rig that I bought and go at it. But the front end does need lowered. Redcat's front end with their bump steer stuff. The bump steer's not as bad on this as it is the Gen 7s, or Gen 8, I mean. So it didn't really, I don't think, affect it that much. You definitely got to have that brass up front. You're definitely going to need them NAT soft. I'm gonna get the soft springs, or get yourself some of them shock keys. They'll bring the front end down just a hair, like 1 millimeter, maybe 2 millimeters lower in the front. The Redcat diffs do hang you up because they do have a bigger pumpkin on them, on their portals. They will hit down, and I think the chassis sliders could use to be trimmed down a hair bit. Would give me a little more. Let me turn it around, I'll show you what I mean. This is what I'm talking about here with the chassis sliders hanging out of the back of the cab. I think if somebody made these and they just cut that, or they cut those off and then profiled these a little more, let me get down in here, and profiled these up a little bit to where they would slide a little bit more, which I might do. I think that would help it without having to make 3D print anything or anything like that. You could modify these. But I don't mean cut them, because you want a little. I want a little protection to my cab, but just trim this right up to the cab line is what I'm saying here, like right up to the cab line. So I think that would make a huge difference. Some higher clearance links in the back would definitely help this thing. And let me see if I can show you what I mean here on camera real quick when I'm saying about the sliders. You get that breakover point. I got to get to the right. It's going to make me a liar now. So, see right there, never mind the traffic. They are about to dig right there. So if I came over a little bit to this point even more, because I can, and see the chassis slider does dig in there. I think if we had a little, you're going to hit no matter what, I'd imagine. But I think clearancing them, see what I'm saying? A little bit there. I think it would give you that little bit more. Any little bit helps. But this thing is like super planted truck for being, I have lowered the rear end now. My OCD is killing me, but it is what it is. We can just drive all over this rock. Does need to be a tick bit wider. And I mean like maybe 1 millimeter wider in the axles. So, and this is what I mean with the front end. You want this to be drooping down a little more. The shocks are just a little bit stiff, too stiff. See how it raises it back up, it pushes it. And that could be that 3-link setup. I mean, I don't know. I'm not into the hardcore pump stuff. You can deal with it. See, you can bump it around and get it to move. But let's see if we can back this bad boy up here. And a little more, just a little more articulation would be, because we are off the ground a little bit. So just a tick bit more articulation. I can live with it because I drive leaf spring rigs, and I think that may be why that doesn't affect me that much, because I'm used to driving those leaf spring rigs, and I'm used to having that front wheel out in the air reaching, because those leaf spring rigs will change the way you drive. I don't care what anybody says. So and that was me being stupid. So that's what we got here for our little rock test here. I'm trying to work on getting some better rock footages for you guys. Loud vehicles. Yeah, I think that was the Frontier guy. So I have completely messed up my rock setup here to get up here. Yeah. So anyhow, guys, from the RC Dungeon, peace.